we need to think of a new advert for freebets.com.
Get your best betting offers from freebets.com.
Yeah, that'll do.
The following deals are now live.
This is Lewis Hart for Boxing Social in association with Forged Irish Stout Empire Fight Store, freebets.com. Delighted to be joined with a British and a Commonwealth heavyweight champion, Fabio Wardley. I see you got the top on there, defending your titles against Frazer Clarke. A big grudge match for this one. We just had the presser. What did you make of the presser out there? What can you take from it?
I'm sorry, because this starburst was not a good idea. Yeah. Go before an interview. Do you want this last one?
Yeah, go on then, mate. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, it was good fun. No, it was a good back and forth. There's not too much to be taken from presses and things like that. Like, I'm not. We're gonna have a dig at each other. We've got some things to say. He thinks he's better than me. I think I'm better than him, and we both think we're gonna win. So I've seen holes in his game. He thinks he's seen holes in mine as well. So cool. It's just all about 31st of March now.
One thing I did want to alert at the presser. Frazer said something about, like, I think he said anything that he does, you couldn't do that to his opponent. Sort of. What did you make of that? So raise your eyebrows a little bit.
Yeah, I hope he wasn't only talking about his professional fights, because if so, he's very delusional. But look, on his amateur pedigree, maybe not. Who knows? Because he had a long, extensive amateur career, so who knows what he got up to. But ultimately, I'm not here to play around in what you could have done, or if you did, or if buts and maybes. Like, let's play in the facts of the situation. And they are that I've had the harder fights in the pro game. I'm more experienced in the pro game, and I've got better attributes than you. So let's just play around with those instead of imaginary situations of, oh, you can do this that I could do.
And obviously for this fight, it's headlining the O2. I suppose in your career, every time it's been like a step up in a way. Fighting in Saudi, you're now headlining. Sort of, are these pinch yourself moments? And did you really think that you could be here from when you first started? You know, we'll get onto the white collar thing in a minute. But did you, being realistic, did you ever think these days could come?
No, honestly, no. Because I got into boxing without that much ambition of. I love the sport. I wanted to do it. I wanted to go as far as I could, but I understood the route is the route that Frazer took, and that's the one to do, and that's not the one I was doing or had done. So I thought, let me try and just make the most of it, and seemingly I'm doing pretty well. Every fight I'm going, okay, we've done pretty well. Let's see what we can do next. I'm ambitious. I want to do more. I want to be in big fights, and now I'm comfortable. I'm at these events a lot more. I'm in and around these big stages, these big things. So now sky's the limit.
And with yourself, when everyone's always talked about yourself, they've always had that white collar tag. Do you feel like now you don't want to be known as that guy? You're proving yourself beating very, very good domestic guys. So you don't really want to have this amateur tag along with you anymore?
It's half and half, isn't it? Because I don't want it to be. I don't mind the white collar tag. I just don't want it to be looked at as a negative. That's my only thing. Because, like I said in the stage as well, I want to be an advocate of, look, okay, amateur route is the known route, fair. But if you do white collar and you do actually love the sport and you want to be a pro and you want to commit yourself and dedicate yourself, you can look towards me and say, okay, actually, he's done it, I can do it. I'm all for the sport of boxing and it being better, whatever route that may take.
So with Frazer saying that stuff, do you feel like it's a little bit disrespectful to sort of, he's saying, do you take it in a way like he's saying you need to go through a certain route to be someone in the pro game?
Nah, I think it's a common misconception with white collar that, like he says, you're just fighting blokes in the pub kind of thing. It's not. Some geezers do it properly. They train all the time. They have regular white collar fights, like to the same extent that amateurs do. Don't get me wrong, yeah, you do get some random blokes who just want to turn up for a piss up scrap kind of thing. Cool, okay, there are a few of those. But for the most part, there's young kids who really want to go, and that's what they know, and that's where it is for them at the moment. That's the gym they're at, however. So yeah, it is a bit disrespectful, but I think it's also a misunderstanding.
One thing I did also want to ask you, obviously fighting Frazer Clarke on a boxer show, knocking out David Adelaide on a Queensberry show, obviously knocking out Gorman on a Matchroom show. Free agent now. Do you enjoy the fact of being the boogeyman in the sense where you're going on all these different UK promoters and I suppose you're showing who the daddy is really?
Yeah. Look, I'm trying, as I did with the white collar route into boxing, I'm also trying to show fighters, look, back yourself. Single fight deals, go where the big fights are, chase the big fights, the big events, the big occasions, and you back yourself and you win, you come out on top. Look, okay, I understand the level of risk with it. If I lose, I'm out in the cold on my own, I understand it. But if you prove yourself in fights that you're entertaining, people want to watch you, your game, you'll always have a place in boxing.
And just the last one, just to show that top to the camera if that's alright.
Who's your daddy? That's all. That's all we've got to know.
Top man Fabio, appreciate your time and all the best for the 31st of March, mate. Top man, thank you.